So initially I wanted to go live with this game. I've been waiting for it. Wanted you guys to go through, the first few minutes with me, but then I guess it was for the better, for spoiler reasons. I don't know what happened yesterday. Sifu or Slow Clap and PlayStation had a huge issue and we couldn't download the game for Jack. Anyway, later on they did fix the issue, so I managed to jump onto the game of it. Oh, we've been waiting to feel like Jet Li or Jackie Chan, and this game is the game to do that for us. So, just to give a little bit background on the game, it's about this young man who watched his father die right in front of him, getting killed by his students. So his father was a Sifu, which means master, kung fu master. And I think they were looking for this pendant that has been in that family for quite some time, but the father had already given the son this pendant. And what it does is, if the kid dies, it gives him another chance of coming back to life, but at the cost of age. So when the kid dies, they come back to life, but they come back older. So that's kind of like the whole mechanics of the game. You die, you come back old, but you get to a certain age where you just can't come back anymore. I think it's 70 something, where you die, you die. So when that happens, it's actually game over and you start the game from scratch. Like everything you did, all the new tricks you learned, dololo gone from scratch, which is the harsh part about this game. So let's jump into it. Some other things will explain while we in the game already. So this is one of the missions. I won't tell you which, but we'll go through the club because I feel like even it's the mission that's been there out there spoiled already by the company themselves before they even released the game. So I won't be spoiling anything for anyone. Well, maybe a bit there and there. So spoiler alert. Just to go through, the mechanics of the game. You'll see there on the top left, there's an age and a death count. So, what a death count is, the more you die, the more that death count goes up. And when you die, the number of years that your ages go up depends on your death count. So, right now I've died twice, and if I die now, the death count is going to be 3 times, and my age is gonna go up by 3 years, which will put me to 31 years. And that's how the actual game works. So if you die 6 times, the multiplier is gonna go up by 6, which gets you to 70 something quicker, and then game over quickly. You can reduce the death count, however, by killing the person that killed you, or killing some mini bosses that you're going to encounter throughout the level to get to the main boss. So the game is very simple. Like you see, the controls are very, very simple. You have light attack, heavy attack, you have dodge, you have throw weapon, you have your focus, your deflect, which is your block, and that's it. That's all you use to fight. And people might think, that's very nice. It's nice and simple. I mean, even the combos are here. I mean, it's what, 6 combos in the whole entire game, and you feel like it will take you a few minutes to get to know the game, which is true. It will take you like a few minutes to just get to know the game, but knowing the game does not necessarily make you good at it. It's that easy to learn but hard to master type of game. How you use these combos will determine the outcome of the battle. How swiftly you use them, how quickly you use them, how the timing of it all, the timing of your blocking, your positioning plays a huge role in fighting. Yeah, I mean, even on one-on-one fights, positioning and timing, everything center stage from the get-go. So imagine in a fight where you're in a crowded place and people are surrounding you, it becomes very difficult.
Forget about it. You're not
So
on the list. You're not getting inside.
that's where you have to use the environment, or the game teaches you to use the environment around you, to get some distance, use some weapons, and, get the advantage. Like how you see it in the movies. They use John Wick killed people with a pencil. He took the pencil from the table. The game allows you to do stuff like that, but with more skills that you get, that's when you can start doing the simple stuff. Not the simple, but the more harder stuff, and that makes the
Private
game
Party,
much more
come
simple.
back
So
tomorrow.
let's start this one.
Back
I'm
off!
on.
Nurse!
So he got a hit because my timing was off. So I feel like the game punishes you at every moment it gets you, and it doesn't hold back, doesn't pull its punches. You can die from just fighting these goons, and somehow you feel powerful enough, to feel like you can take everyone on, but still
Yeah?
human enough that if you
What do you
make a
want?
small error, these chumps are gonna take you out.
He has a weapon! That shows how bad we are.
No, man. Good. Okay. So you see there's weapons lying around everywhere. So when you play the game, use that to your advantage. Anything you see that you can pick up, use it, because it's gonna make the fighting a whole lot easier. So now we're in a situation where there's a lot more people than two. So what I've learned is that you need to try and take people out as quickly as possible. Avoid getting surrounded, and be good, man. Time your ah. Oh, that's good. That was not bad. That was not bad. So they're coming. Anyway, so I died. Like I said, the death counter there on top is gonna go up by 1, which is now 3. And this is the pendant that your father gave to you. So every time you die, you can use one of these pendants to revive yourself, but each can only revive you so much. Actually, depending on your age, it can carry the weight of your revival so much. So some of them can only revive you once, depending on how old you are. But the younger you are, the more revives you get, which so far is what I've noticed. And this, when you die, actually also offers you with an opportunity to improve your fighter. So there's the skill tree that you can go through, which has new attacks, new focus attacks, and everything that you can use to just get an upper advantage. I like the snap kick. And every time you die, you can spend the XPs that you've gotten while beating the crap out of people here. There's also certain places in the game that gives you access to the skill tree instead of always having to die first to access this. So it's not necessarily that you can't improve your fighter without dying. So let's revive, and we should be 31 now. Yeah, so damage goes up, but in sacrifice of my health. And I haven't done anything to this chick. Yo, the older you are, the stronger you get.
What is this mess?
Remember, user environment. Ugh. Oh. Let's go. I have nothing to spend. H34. We need to finish this guy. No. Ah, come on. See, I killed the guy who killed me, got my death count down by 1.
Won't open without the code.
Funny, I still haven't gotten the code. Shapampa Maya surprise, bruh.
No freaking way!
Let me borrow this. You take that. Borrow this, take that. And the combo is mine. Hey! Okay. So far so good. I think I'm getting a hang of it, but what's that? I borrow this. You never know. It's like an alien gaga.
Italians over there. What's behind their door?
Nice fight.
Oh, this is the scene they used to explain how the deaths work. Yo, you die so many times here, you might go to the next stage as a grandpa, but I've been here a couple of times, I've died a couple of times, so use the environment, man. I'll show you. Ah! See? Hey, flip, man. Why was I sitting there?
Put that down.
Get the better of you.
Okay, we lost an age. A lot. Not even an age too. That's not good, man.
That's closed tonight.
That's true. Thank you.
Let's go. Drop it.
Ngizange uzodlala la ntombazana. Hawu.
Come on, Chad. Hey, private party, fool.
Okay,
Hit him harder.
I'm not gonna do anything to you if that's the case. But I have guests in here that need my attention, eh?
Damn, he's on fire.
Ooh! Ooh! No. Put that down. Oh, lordy, lord. Okay. Hey! I'm getting old too fast. That does not belong to you, young man. Every time.
Fight me.
Young man. Young man still mad.
Can't keep up.
Young man is still mad. Hey! I'm old now, huh? Young man, emanyane man. Oh lord. I think this is where I'm gonna end the video, guys. Yeah, because
You were
now
not supposed to be
I'm
part of
not
tonight's
going
game.
to embarrass myself like that. Hey, I'll take on
Let's
Bontanos.
end this quickly. Wake up.
Ah, come on! Yeah, I needed one hit. Ah, oh, oh, man. Hey, Nikki, the Jackie China now. It's any game monster. I'll feed you like I know. Vafanas? I'm old now, huh? Okay, I was gonna end the tutorial there, but I mean, hey, Ntate Sifu, hey. So the game always presents you with options like this. So each option will be different, or each door what's behind it will be different, and that actually helps you with the progression of the game. So without me, spoiling too much, is what you call a board, which you gather evidence on the people that killed your parents, and the game kind of like promotes dying. So when you get a game over, it's not necessarily that you lose everything, but all the things that you've investigated are still there. So secret doors and passcodes, those help you get to where you need to go quicker, less enemies to face, less deaths to go through. Some doors actually lead you to stronger enemies. Stronger enemies usually means you come out there very much stronger because you learn something new. Like this room. I love these guys, man, but they're very, very, very strong. They can get overwhelming. Not very strong if you've gotten the grips of the game, but they can get very overwhelming.
Can't you see there's no place for you here?
Shut up. Come, young man, come.
This place not so
Batalanyana. Defuse the situation. There's two of them. Minus one. Deal with one. One at a time. You're angry, it's fine. Yeah, I'll come to you, Bafanas. I'll give you attention you want, eh? See, when it's two of them, it becomes difficult for you. Ooh, nice. Oh, it's not enough because now I have to fight this guy. Could have just ducked to the side. Come here, young man. Who has enough? Come here. Yo, lay legs then. Come here, young man. Huh? How?
What the?
Hey. There's no shampoo bottle here, nothing. So here are these things where you can access the skill tree if you wanted to, if you have points to spend. I'm over age 40 now. Like, oh. What I like about the game is that everyone kind of seems like your enemy, even though they're not.
Above this door are the 3 trials.
But they can become if you want to, because look at this. You have 3 options. You can fight this guy, or you can go through the trials.
Then step through the door.
See? I want to get my ass whooped. I'm about one time. That it's not a joke.
Step forward. You're about to be tested. Come on, hit. I pity you.
Young man,
Shit.
young man. Oh, young woman, what are you doing?
Round 2.
Young lady, amanya, round 2 yan.
Shit, he's armed.
How?
Survival of the fittest.
Yeah, it's cool. Calm down, young man, calm down.
Stop him for fuck's sake.
Drop your weapon!
And the loser, the thief.
Your master's mind is broken. He will drag you and all the others down into the abyss.
Look around you. You don't look so different to me.
Oh, really?
If you didn't want to fight, why did you come this far?
I came for your master, not you, young lady. I'll tell. I'll tell.
Come on!
Dead. You. Age 51.
Stay down.
Hey. Calm down. Hey, wena! Hey, 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 hey! How did I even not see this weapon? Hey, open up, Mark. Actually. So I got here at age 28. I'm now age 51 and I'm not even at the boss yet. It doesn't seem like we're gonna make it. Anyway, I don't want to make this video too long. Just wanted to show you guys Sifu's gameplay.
Pick up your
So
weapon.
this will be the last fight. Oh, my favorite weapon, of course.
Come on. Show
Was
me what you got.
but
Pathetic.
hey, hey, what do you want with that weapon? You.
You want some more?
Nah. You don't know what you're in for.
Come on. Wake up.
What? Hello. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. For the last fight, this was very worthy. Oh, and that's how old we now look. So, all in all, what do I think of the game? So, yeah, I will be. So for me, I like the simplicity. Slow Clip didn't try to do much with the game. You know, they let the action speak for itself. Not discrediting the art though. The game looks sick, man. The person who was drawing these must have had so much fun. Gameplay wise, I'm enjoying this. It's hard, especially when you die, but I'm enjoying this. So the difficulty kinda, you know, the game kinda pushes you to want to learn. You know, even when you die, you want to learn. You know, so which is one of the things they said, the developers themselves. Like, you know, we want our players to learn through failure, which is exactly what the game is doing to you. So, because I mean, literally anyone can kill you. You've seen through this gameplay. Certain games you can just whoop these goons, get to the boss, and that's when you start sweating. But Sifu makes you sweat at any moment of time. You know, you feel strong enough, like I said before, I think you feel strong enough to, you know, take on an entire crowd, but still human enough to know that one mistake can get you killed, which is a nice balance into a game. You know, I don't think I've played a game with such a balance before. I mean, I've played other roguelikes like Returnal. Returnal is just unforgiving. This has an element of, you know, forgiving to it, but the difficulty, man. It's not like the enemies are you know, showing new tricks or anything every time. You know, it's certain enemies, the mini bosses, where you just need to pay attention to their patterns, pay attention to how they attack. but the goons, they're just goons, man. But still, they give you that challenge. So the game is challenging you in every corner, which for me is the type of game I like. So, if I were you, if you were me, from my opinion, this is a definite buy. Try something new. It's really gonna be difficult, but I feel like you enjoy it. You enjoy the difficulty of this game. You enjoy getting killed. In the beginning, it hurts. It's like a year, it hurts. Because you're not used to dying in games. Dying was made as something very, very heavy in games. To a point where I think I've learned to play all my fighting games stealthily because crowded gets you killed. That's how much I don't like to die. But playing games like this just gets rid of that fear. You want to die to learn. Um, and then you feel like you can start the game from scratch. So I want to play through the entire game, then start it from scratch, and hopefully try and finish all 5 bosses before I get to age 60. A challenge, something like that, a challenge for myself. So hopefully I can post more videos of Sifu. Maybe take you through some walkthroughs, some gameplays, maybe share some videos on how I got through certain bosses. The first one is a very good fight. Think everyone is gonna enjoy. The boss fights are good. They're very good, and they're not ridiculous. Like you have a boss with 3 health bars or everything. The boss's health is similar, is exactly like yours. The posture is exactly like yours. You manage to break his posture. You can do that. That one-time kill thing that you've been seeing throughout the game where you press triangle and circle even on a boss. So they are levels to it, or stages. You might hit him with the finisher first time, and then he starts getting mad and whips out his weapon, and then there's round 2. That's the difference, but it still feels the same. The environments, the tools you can use, you use them exactly the same way within how you would use them in a game. So it's very nice how they did that, and it doesn't make the game difficult in the sense that you need to learn different things to deal with different enemies all the time. You know, you saw with the 2 big guys, take them by surprise, use your weapons. It's much easier. I mean, they're bigger. It's sensible for you to do that. And it's not like the game tells you use weapons for big guys, but you start seeing things like that. If I use weapons for big guys, I finish them quickly. There's a video also, I think I will post it, where I took one big guy by surprise and it instantly gave me a finisher. So these small things that you can think of, the game actually rewards you for it, for thinking outside the box, thinking like a kung fu master, and the game compliments you in thinking that way, and starts, you yourself starting feeling like, yo, Kichiki China, it's about to go down. So for me, you definitely should try this game. It's a no-brainer. Into him with this thing, Joe. Just sucks when you get old. At least he still has some black hair on him. Gets to a point where it's all white and the health is very low. You get whooped so badly, but the damage you do, hell. This lady I probably would have taken out with maybe 3 kills if I was maybe 64 or something. So yeah, that's it for me. But to check you on the next video. Please, man, share the videos, like, subscribe, hit the notification, to know when I've uploaded new videos. And just so you know, man, this won't be a Warzone only channel. Going to be posting different types of games. Mostly it will be Warzone, but if you have any requests, if you want me to give you my thoughts on a game, or walk through on a game, drop it in the comments, and we'll see what we can do. Anyway, cheers, Bafetu. Hola.